Smoke doesn't just ruin the smell of a room, it changes how every breath feels. Today, we're counting down the top 6 best air purifiers for smoke that help restore cleaner, fresher air. Stick around until the end to discover the overall winner, and if one catches your attention, you'll find all the links waiting in the description below. At number 6 is AROEVE Air Purifier. A candle can fill a room with smoke in seconds, but clearing that haze usually takes much longer. That's where the AROEVE Air Purifier MK01 quietly changes the story. Many people shopping for the best air purifier for smoke worry about 2 things: noticeable noise and disappointing performance. A purifier may look great online, yet struggle with everyday smoke, cooking odors, or lingering pet dander. The MK01 tackles those concerns with a compact design, 360-degree air intake, and filtration built for small to medium rooms. It covers up to 287 square feet while operating as quietly as 22 dB in sleep mode. What stands out most is the sense of relief it brings after smoky cooking sessions or stale indoor air. The airflow feels consistent rather than aggressive. There are trade-offs. Larger models clean big spaces faster, and premium competitors often include smart sensors and auto modes. Still, for bedrooms, offices, and apartments, the MK01 delivers practical value without overwhelming your budget. Instead of demanding attention, it quietly helps your room feel fresh again, and sometimes that's exactly what clean air should do. Now let's move to number 5. We have the PuroAir Air Purifier. Wildfire smoke can travel hundreds of miles, yet the real battle happens inside your home. That's why the PuroAir Air Purifier earns attention in conversations about the top 6 best air purifier for smoke. Many buyers start with the same frustration. A room looks clean, but the air still feels heavy after cooking, smoke exposure, or seasonal allergens. The challenge is finding an air cleaner that handles particles without turning your living space into a noisy wind tunnel. Here's where PuroAir steps in. Its HEPA and carbon-tech filtration work together to capture airborne pollutants, smoke particles, dust, and odors. The larger models cover expansive areas, making them especially useful for open floor plans and busy family spaces. The experience feels practical rather than flashy. Air quality improves quietly, and the auto mode on higher-end models adjusts performance without constant attention. There are trade-offs. Smaller units from competitors may cost less upfront, while premium smart purifiers offer deeper app controls. Still, PuroAir strikes a strong balance between coverage, filtration, and everyday usability. Some upgrades change a room. This one changes how the room feels when you walk into it. Coming up next at number 4 is the KNKA Air Purifier. The air in your home can feel polluted long before you ever see a cloud of smoke. That's exactly why the KNKA Air Purifier deserves attention in discussions around the top 6 best air purifier for smoke. Here's the challenge many buyers face. Smoke odors linger. Dust keeps returning. Allergens seem impossible to escape. People invest in an air cleaner hoping for quick results, only to end up with weak airflow or limited room coverage. KNKA takes a different approach. Its substantial design and HEPA filtration focus on capturing airborne particles that often make indoor spaces feel stale and uncomfortable. The result is a room that feels noticeably fresher, especially after cooking, seasonal smoke exposure, or everyday household activity. Now the interesting part. Compared with smaller desktop air purifiers, KNKA is built for users who need stronger whole room performance. Air circulation feels more capable, though the larger size means it demands more floor space. The downside? It isn't the most compact option available. But for families seeking cleaner indoor air without constant adjustments, that trade-off feels worthwhile. Some products disappear into the background. This one quietly changes the atmosphere you live in every day. Let's keep the momentum going. At number 3, we have the LEVOIT Air Purifier. A smoky room can steal comfort faster than a power outage, and that's exactly where the LEVOIT Vital 200 SP changes the experience. Featured among conversations surrounding the top 6 best air purifier for smoke, this unit is built for people who are tired of stale air, lingering odors, and constant dust battles. Before buying an air purifier, many homeowners face the same concern. Will it actually make a noticeable difference in a large space, or will it become another appliance collecting dust in the corner? The Vital 200 SP answers that question with serious whole room performance. Designed for spaces up to 1,875 square feet, it combines a powerful filtration system, high smoke cadger rating, and a unique dual air intake design that captures airborne particles efficiently. Smoke, pet dander, pollen, and dust are handled with impressive consistency. Then comes the convenience. Auto mode adjusts fan speed based on air quality, while sleep mode keeps purification running quietly through the night. The trade-off? It costs more than compact air cleaners. However, compared with smaller budget models, the coverage and filtration power feel like a meaningful upgrade. Some purchases fill a home with gadgets. This one fills it with a sense of fresh possibility. Breaking into the top 2, the GermGuardian Air Purifier takes the number 2 position. Smoke has a strange way of overstaying its welcome, lingering long after the moment that caused it. That's where the GermGuardian Air Purifier earns its place in conversations about the top 6 best air purifier for smoke. Many shoppers know the frustration. You open windows, spray air fresheners, and still notice stale odors hanging in the room. Add pet dander, dust, and seasonal allergens, and indoor air can quickly feel less inviting. The GermGuardian tackles that challenge with a layered approach. Its true HEPA filter captures tiny airborne particles, while the activated carbon filter helps reduce smoke odors and everyday household smells. The optional UV-C light adds another layer of air treatment that many competing models don't include. Now here's what makes it practical. It refreshes the air frequently in smaller spaces and still handles medium to large rooms effectively. For apartments, bedrooms, and pet-friendly homes, that flexibility matters. There is a compromise. Compared with larger premium air purifiers, it offers less coverage and fewer smart features. Still, its balance of filtration, simplicity, and cost makes it an appealing choice. Sometimes the biggest upgrade isn't what you add to a room, it's what you finally remove from the air. And finally, taking the number 1 spot on our list, we have the Winix 5520 Air Purifier. One smoky evening can make a home feel smaller, heavier, and far less comfortable than it should. That's why the Winix 5520 Air Purifier stands out in discussions around the top 6 best air purifier for smoke. Most buyers start with a familiar problem. Smoke odors linger after cooking. Dust settles again within days. Pet dander and airborne allergens seem impossible to escape. The search for cleaner indoor air often leads to compact units that simply can't keep up. The Winix 5520 takes a more capable approach. Its true HEPA filtration captures extremely fine particles, while the advanced carbon filter targets smoke, cooking odors, VOCs, and everyday household smells. Then comes the smart technology. Built-in air quality sensors monitor the room in real time, automatically adjusting fan speed when conditions change. That creates a noticeable difference. You spend less time managing settings and more time enjoying fresher air. There are compromises. It requires more space than smaller desktop purifiers, and replacement filters add long-term costs. However, compared with basic entry-level models, the stronger coverage, smart features, and odor control feel like a worthwhile upgrade. When clean air stops being something you think about, that's when a purifier is truly doing its job. And the surprise winner of this list is the GermGuardian Air Purifier. Not because it has the biggest coverage area, not because it has the most advanced app. It wins because it strikes a rare balance between performance, simplicity, and value. The true HEPA filter captures smoke, dust, and allergens, while the activated carbon layer tackles lingering odors that make a room feel uncomfortable. The optional UV-C feature adds another layer of air treatment that many competitors skip. For everyday homes, apartments, and pet owners, it solves the problems most people actually face without adding complexity or a premium price tag. If you enjoyed this countdown of the top 6 best air purifier for smoke, don't stop here. Your next smart home upgrade could be just one video away. Explore the channel for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and hidden gems that help you breathe easier. Spend wiser and discover products worth bringing home. Thanks for watching.